Chuckload of Comics is brought to you by Cold War Games, creators of Squarriors, Fight Your Friends, and Lady Death Last Stand. For more information, visit coldwar.us. Hey guys, welcome to a very special episode of Chuckload of Comics. So we've all heard about that guy online who's giving away his comic shop for free, Willy Wonka style. Well, his name is Carmelo Camara, and he's joining us here live on Chuckload of Comics to announce the winner. How's it going? Carmelo, happy Free Comic Book Day, man.
Happy Free Comic Book Day, Chuckload of Comics.
Well, congratulations on what is probably your final Free Comic Book Day at Camara Comics. How was this your final Free Comic Book Day?
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was great to see such an awesome turnout, especially at midnight. I thought it was just going to be me sitting here alone in the dark, eating chocolate chips, but sure enough, people showed up. So.
Well, when we were talking to you at C2E2, you talked a lot about your process and stuff. I'm curious if were there any roadblocks or obstacles when you were trying to pick your winners? Did you hit any major potholes when you were trying to select your winners?
Yeah, I ran into a lot of roadblocks in deciding the winner of the comic shop giveaway. I had more than I ever expected. I had 720 applications, which was more than I expected. And I read through every one of them as promised and narrowed it down to 170. And then the roadblock there was like, if I just reread them, I'm going to have the same reaction I had the first time. So fortunately, my wife is an angel, and she was able to read them and give me some notes and feedback, and that was very helpful and helped me see things in a different perspective. And then it was just a question of how to have the maximum amount of good from what we tried to do with this contest.
So when you talked to us at C2E2, you said that you were going to try to actually talk people out of winning it. You were going to explain to them kind of the hardships of trying to run their own small business. How did that go? How'd those conversations go with the winners?
So when to be honest, I contacted one person, a couple people actually, to try to learn a little bit more about them. It wasn't a requirement of the contest, but I wanted to get a sense of what would happen if I did choose them, and they voluntarily spoke to me. And you know what? It isn't for everybody. The small business lifestyle is very challenging, and 2017 and 2018 was a very tough year for retailers and for comic book retailers in particular. And I think that does scare people away. But I will tell you that when I decided on what I'm going to do, people jumped on it.
Well, we are on your email list, and you sent an email out to everybody. When you selected the winner, you said, the winners have been selected, but there's a twist. So lay it on us, man. What is the twist ending we all want to know?
All right, here it goes. I promised you a twist ending, and you're going to get it. I was reading through the essays. I saw one in particular that really stuck with me, and I pushed it aside because I said, "Oh, that's nice, but I don't quite understand it. I'm not gonna go this direction. I'm gonna go a different direction." But I couldn't get away from it, and so I'll share with you just a snippet of that, and I'm gonna make the full essay public. But the gist of it was, a woman from Oak Lawn named Patty wrote to me and said, "I'm writing to you today not to ask for the comic book store for myself, but to invite you to consider alternative ownership arrangements." Cooperatives or community ownership or group ownership, because a diverse team of managers brings diverse perspectives, and that better represents the customers, and because of that it'll be a better business. And I thought, that's really nice, but again, I didn't understand, and I thought about it, and she inspired me, and I called her and I said, "Patty, here's what I'd like to do. What do you think? I would be giving you the store, and you'd be telling me what to do with it." We talked some more, and what we're going to do is I'm actually going to open a new store in the south side of Chicago that will be a complete nonprofit. It will run 100% nonprofit, and all the money that it makes will go back into the community. We'll staff the store entirely with underprivileged children from Chicago, and we'll focus on programming that will bring inspiration, art, and entrepreneurship, and bring skills and an opportunity to grow for neighborhoods that don't have that. I'm going to donate, we don't know the exact amount, but I'm going to donate tens of thousands of dollars of fixtures and inventory to start this store. But I also don't want to abandon the Oak Lawn community, and I promised that this store would belong to somebody else, and so I've selected Chris Kavanaugh to run the Oak Lawn store from now on. He will take over. I do not know if he will remain Chimeras Comics or if he will rebrand, but Chris has my full confidence and blessing, and he's from around the area, and he has deep roots that I think are going to be very beneficial to this store. So that's really sort of the twist, is that Chimeras Comics is going to live on, and we're also going to go this new direction and have this new thing that I think is going to have a lasting effect. It was very cool because Patty said to me that the contest inspired her, and then she in turn inspired me. And, I talked a lot in generalities about wanting to spread positivity and wanting to spread optimism. And that's all sounds great as sound bites, but this is where that rubber meets the road. And this is where those sometimes hokey things that I say come true. This contest is going to make a real impact in people's lives for the foreseeable future now. We want to open this nonprofit comic book store on Free Comic Book Day 2020.
That is freaking awesome. What an amazing twist ending, man. Thanks for sharing it with us. So I'm curious, what's the transition going to look like? What's the future hold for the Chimera Comics shop in Oak Lawn?
Sure, good question. There's going to be a transition period for Oak Lawn. I can give you what my ideal transition period is. If you've been following this contest very long, you know that my ability to estimate time is pretty poor. I somehow thought I would read and decide all the essays in a single weekend. That wasn't true. But I also promised people I'd read the essays. I'd rather keep those promises. So my goal is to have a 90-day transition period. Obviously, we still need certain approvals, business licenses, and things like that need to become official. But if all that goes well, I would like the new owner to take over on June 1st. I will spend May with them. I will spend June with them. And then hopefully in July, we'll sort of wean off the training wheels, and that'll be kind of the 90 days that I envision. We'll hope for the best.
Well, man, thanks a lot for being on Chuckload of Comics. Thank you for announcing the winner. Best of luck to you in your other shop, your endeavors with the nonprofit. And, of course, we all hope Chimera Comics in Oak Lawn continues to thrive and becomes a big part of the community. So thanks a lot for being here, man.
Thank you very much. I'm sure my new colleagues will love to discuss all of this and our plans. And it's just so much good things to look forward to. And I hope everyone out there can kind of see what happened here today. And next time opportunity comes your way, don't say no. Look into it. It might be possible. Your dreams might just be that close.
Well, there you go, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. This was a very fun and special episode of Chuckload of Comics. If you like this show, click that subscribe button. Join us here every single Sunday for the nerdy news of the week. It's like headline news for geeks. Every Sunday we break down movies, television, our favorite comic books picks of the week. Try to cover it all right here on Chuckload of Comics. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Check out more cool shows like this on the channel. So have a great week. See you here next time.